Yeah, I know I have to meet you at the rings. Hey, everybody.
Welcome back to Titanfall 2. We start off with a bang and a punch in the face.
We're still in the path. We're still in this time traveling. What's it? Whatever.
I've located the controls to
And he's dealing with some of those alien dog thingies. Meanwhile, if we were to go back to the past.
Get him off me! Get him off me!
Because I kind of broke into this whole facility from the inside out, technically through time travel.
automated security systems to be quite hostile towards
Right, we need to go through that door, which is only unlocked in the present, so it's now freaking pandemonium.
Oh, jeez.
BT, I think I'm gonna need your help here. I don't think they liked me going in the front door. Cool thing is we can time travel from within BT as well.
That's neat. So you can have the giant ass robot go to the past and be like, holy shit, look at the size of that thing!
Yeah, I'm just gonna literally go around them because they're all thinking I'm behind them, but whoop, I was behind you all along. Okay, what do we got? Ooh, a new chassis.
Ooh, mind if I take this?
Oh, I think this is the one that they normally give you in the campaign first.
the mission.
Really?
So it's basically an assault rifle sort of build using electromagnetic. Oh Jesus, some of these old pieces have come online as well.
Oh boy. But wow, that late into the game? Like, what was the holdup?
Because of the laser core. Let me demonstrate to you what the laser core is. Hi.
Bye. Wow.
Boom! It's just a giant nuke.
A giant
laser.
fuck you laser.
Which, yeah, normally you would need that because... And you also have a little short-range laser burst as well. And other than that, you have these mines. They walk over it, it'll blow them up. What are you doing with that shield? Yeah, here. So. Anyway, time to actually do what I was supposed to do. I just wanted to show that off.
To think that shield was his own undoing.
Alright, let's see.
It'll protect you from everyone, but will it protect you from yourself?
Knife hack.
What the heck?
It's a hacking chip. They do this.
Wow.
And now we're about to... So we activated the fold weapon shields that I can go... Because again, we need to get close... To quickly recap, I need to get up close... I'm just checking to have any weapons. I need to get up close to that fold weapon. BT, thank you. We need to get close to that fold weapon, analyze it so that I can figure out what it looks like in the present so we can scan it before the IMC use it to, like, Death Star the entire world. Oh gosh, run! Run!
Run for your life! Is this heaven?
The time travel device
BT.
malfunctioned.
Oh, shit.
We're frozen into... Because this was also right when the fold weapon exploded and destroyed this facility. We're frozen in time.
Yeah, we can still move.
Oh, geez, there's BT.
Wow, like... What a sad and painful existence you're living in right now. You could see all the bullet fire, you could see just all the
Explosion
pandemonium, and it's not
particles.
moving along with you. It's like, is this what my life has
Titans
become?
with Gatling guns, and I guess we gotta... Well, this'll work. I just need to get over to where the big glowy orb is, and we could figure this out. Excuse me, sir.
Is this supposed to be my life?
This is just my life right now. So again, unfortunately, this is the end of the chapter involving time travel. I would play an entire game based upon this chapter.
Be pretty sweet, actually.
Alright, there is the arc, whatever. Just need to... Yeah, just need to climb up here and scan this puppy. It's not even like we're going to recognize it. We're just going to say, okay, insane, freaking terrifying amount of power. Alright, let's see if we can find that anywhere else in the present. And then we'll just follow it.
Pretty light.
I forget what speech SpongeBob was
Wait a minute,
doing
this is the Orb of Confusion!
Okay, and then we're saved. Yay. Yes, fine. Thank you, James. From now on, it's no longer a doomsday weapon. They just want to confuse the entire planet, and we cannot allow that to happen.
Son of a bitch.
We will stop them from using the Orb of Confusion, because we can't go one commentary without mentioning SpongeBob, which is fine. SpongeBob was okay. I liked it.
I loved it.
Alright. With that said, say goodbye to that fun little chapter. There is still some fun moments coming up ahead. We just have to go through this mission, which is not a bad mission, but considering the adrenaline rush you just got from that last chapter, this one's going to definitely kind of feel like a mellow yourself back down kind of thing.
I guess I can understand why, because, again, it's basically a calm after the storm.
Right.
Pilot
This
Cooper,
man, he
Anderson's
can,
dead.
or actually, I just realized it's the robot. This robot can climb the mountains.
The
Yeah.
interstellar beacon ahead.
So other than that, have you ever seen Rogue One?
I've heard about it. I haven't seen it for myself.
We don't get over there.
Really should. It's actually a pretty good movie. It's like a very good introductory movie. I would honestly say it's a very good movie to introduce people to Star Wars because it doesn't like play up the convoluted plot or magic force stuff as much. It's just like a normal like army movie.
Wow, like, to think that Disney's actually been doing a better job with the Star Wars franchise than George Lucas has for the past 20 years.
Well, again, the whole idea is that George Lucas came up with the idea, and then he had other people with better, capable like minds handle the actual execution of it.
Multiple contacts.
That's true.
Anywho, let's see.
I can relate.
In terms of that, look no further than our very own Mega Man creator.
Control room.
And what happens when you let him call all the shots for a second?
Yeah.
Sorry,
we never,
James,
we
but
never
it
talk
just
about
happened.
that. We never talk about that ever again.
I detect traces.
Okay,
of-
so
Why don't we just
basically,
talk about something that's actually worth a damn, like Mighty Gun Volt Burst?
yes, that's a new one that's coming out on the Switch.
Mm-hmm. It's going to have Gun Vault, the good old Gun Vault from his namesake series, as well as Beck from Mighty Number. Now, well, to be fair, they're asking the main creators permission to use them, and they're like, sure, you can use them. Hell, let's use them for free.
Dude, I'm serious. Like at this point, they're like, that would be the part. That would be the call where they put the call in. They're like,
Call.
wait,
Pilot, I'm
you know what I
detecting
mean?
militia
They phone it in, and they're like, wait, you actually want to use Beck?
stress. Hatching
We'd have to negotiate some terms, but in their head, they're just like, fireworks are going off. Anyway, this is the Ronin. We just got the Ronin chassis immediately, which this is basically what Ash was using. It has basically a giant shotgun, and instead of its for its melee, instead of using punches and stomps, you have like an electro blade.
interesting tactic. Pilot.
That's something about that feels awful familiar to me, but I can't pinpoint where.
I can't think of it either. Meanwhile, we found the resistance force in here. Excuse me. We found resistance forces inside, so we're trying to help them out. Because basically, okay, well, the reference I was trying to make with Rogue One is we have this giant beacon. We need to send out a distress call to the fleet to say, hey, we're still down here on this planet, and we just learned something really bad.
We're still alive, we're still alive, you jerks.
And they want to confuse an entire planet. Yeah. So that's what our main objective is now that we've learned what Anderson was up to. Any hooser.
Threat neutralized.
Enough about talking about the game because that almost never works out for us.
Actually, yeah, going back to Mighty Gun Vault Verse real quick, I'm actually kind of surprised they're trying to expand upon what was essentially a whole bonus game that came alongside like the very first Gun Vault game. And from what I remember, it wasn't a bad game. It was basically just like a whole. You know those kinds of games where it's just like, it was totally made just to advertise another game or something like that, or just feels like it feels like something they did in their off time.
Right. I know of something like that, but I can't for the life of me think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like Mighty Gun Vault Burst is pretty much essentially the sequel to that, and they're actually trying to do a little more with it, like whole customization options, as well as, well, one thing I definitely noticed about is that they're taking a lot of cues from Mighty Number 9, and, well, we'll just have to wait and see how that goes, how that turns out.
Arc tool.
Right.
Function.
So let's see.
Power up to 5 megajoule.
So they need something to turn on the beacon, to turn on this power, so they need a giant... Basically, they want a giant energy-powered gun thingy, so the one they have here is busted. I need to go into the facility and get a new one.
Gotcha. By the way, was did BT always sport those colors?
Substation. Recover the arc tool.
I think so. Maybe just we were always in bright places, so it always looked a little darker. Or,
It always looked like he had more of a blue hue on him.
I don't know if the loadouts that I have actually changes color scheme. It'd be neat if they did. I know in multiplayer you can get custom, similar to custom gun camos and stuff. You can get custom Titan look appearances, skins, all that stuff.
Well, I would hope so. I mean, the whole point of the game is primarily the multiplayer aspect, and in a multiplayer game, you're expected to have like a whole bunch of customizable options.
And I still want to, I gotta actually go back and play some of the multiplayer because, like, I played a good deal of it when it first came out, but The cool thing that I was actually like, wow, a technical AAA published game, and okay, I think I'll take some fires. Yeah, I'll take 5 stars. What the hell? And this, I had not seen a game do this, but for this game, I don't know if I already mentioned it, but for this game, in their multiplayer, they kind of pulled a Splatoon actually.
Really? So
yeah, like, okay. So he was just kicking out. He was just kicking off a robo body thing. It's a fight. But yeah, no, they had they did the Splatoon method, which was basically, yeah, as you may already have guessed. Here's the game. There will be some freemium stuff, like if you want to buy like a custom like sound clip or a custom this, you could pay money if you want for that. But all weapons and all stages we will give to you for free.
Nice.
Just as soon as while we update it, we'll just keep releasing them out as free patches, install it, and enjoy. And it was like,
and the best part is you don't have to pay any arbitrary in-game currency.
Right. I mean, you could pay that arbitrary currency for completely optional things, but it wouldn't be like anything that actually like changes the game up or whatever.
Looking at you, Street Fighter V.
Sorry, Street Fighter V. Not sorry. But yeah, I was like, dang, that was actually rather big of them to do. This is what happens when you take these guys away from Activision and actually make them have their own company finally.
And they actually, they actually give a shit about their overall package.
Yeah, I'll just take the gun. Grenade launcher is actually kind of cool. Yeah, screw it.
All the guns, and you just don't know which one to keep on standby.
It's like, on one hand, I'm like, for the sake of this commentary, I should try to show off other weapons. On the other hand, I'm like, I just like this weapon way more. This one's a little finicky, unless... some of them do have their situational uses. Like this, clearly, because of the explosion, is not good for close combat. You need to be like more crowd control.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Oh jeez.
Oh god, I don't remember if I brought this up in an earlier part, but a funny, like you were obviously playing the PS4 version of this game. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if there was an actual optional mech that would be designed to look like Clank?
That would be fun. Oh, sorry, it was just that was just a service droid. He wasn't with anybody. That would be cool. I would not mind. Honestly, now I'm just trying to think about it. I don't know if it would work, but I can already imagine there are going to be fans.
Even better. One of the weapons one of the special DLC weapons you get is a fucking rhino.
That'd be crazy. I think they're making something like that.
Complete with the overture itself.
On the run. But it was like, I was over here the whole time. But no, the idea was, some viewers will definitely agree, others may disagree totally, was that I could actually see if they went with this sort of like loadout style, if they made like a freaking Transformers first-person shooter.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, they already got their work cut out for them with all this advanced machinery.
All right, I mean, I didn't think they could make a hack and slash Transformers game work, but they did.
Oh yeah, Transformers Devastation.
Cybertron or whatever.
Oh, War of Cybertron. That was High Moon, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought that was Platinum. Actually.
No. Platinum did Devastation, the one that looks like pretty much what Transformers looked like back in their Season 1 incarnations.
Then that one. Sorry, that's the one that's like hack and slashy kind of. You know,
that game looked amazing, and I should give it a try sometime. Even though I'm like a very, very small time Transformers fan.
I would just say, best way I can put it. Have you ever played Metal Gear Rising?
Oh yeah, totally.
It kind of works a lot like Metal Gear Rising. That you have you have the combos, you have those quote unquote like those stim pack and health boosts you can use at any time by pausing. There are various things like that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
I mean, from what I've seen of it, it does look like a really good time, which is something I wish I could have said about the TMNT game that they made, but no.
And the other thing I can say from experience, having listened to it, the soundtrack is amazing.
Amazing?
Amazing, you know what I mean.
I know, I'm teasing you.
I know it's no real like spoilers because, as you said, it's based on the first arc or whatever.
Yeah, the first season, pretty much.
So yeah, I would say
right down to the character designs.
Yeah, I would say it's no spoiler. The final boss is Megatron. look up if you get the chance, look up the final boss music when he's fighting Megatron. It's kind of amazing. Just imagine that Dragon Ball style. You're fighting him like above the Earth's orbit.
Oh, hey, there's another franchise that Platinum could probably tackle sometime.
Hey, I need to take this from you.
Oh, sad face.
Chin up. It's okay. Now you don't have to worry about it. So now we have a giant laser gun, which doesn't really do much damage, but it does turn off. It does activate these little green thingies most of the time temporarily. Again, very situational. Speaking of giant laser guns.
Oh, jeez. What now?
Yeah. Well, we had to bring it up eventually. So, some new recent things as of recording this were leaked originally.
Oh yeah, you know the one crossover that nobody asked for but came about anyway.
The one crossover that has had its legitimacy questioned more so than any other thing ever.
The one crossover that had the balls to call Princess Peach a badass.
Which actually one person did actually say that leak may have been doctored photos. I don't know. I could see how someone could easily edit it, but wasn't that posted by like an official thing or something?
I want to say it was a professional leak. I mean, considering what they showed off, like I don't know, that looked pretty legitimate to me.
So yeah, the Mario and Rabbids Kingdom
Battle.
Which,
as far as I know, is probably going to get a summer release, and I'm kind of half and half on it. On one hand, I think the idea is kind of ridiculous to the point where it has to be seen to be believed. On the other hand, rabbits.
Right. I mean, that's a
and the fact that before, like, Mario, the rabbits get to cross over with Mario before Rayman does. Well,
right.
actually, no, wait, that's not... Well, okay, actually, that's not completely true. I mean, technically, Rayman Legends did have those Mario costumes.
True.
And then there was also Rayman having his own trophy in Smash Brothers instead of being a fucking playable character. Still kind of salty about that.
Yeah, I know. But it was just... Yeah. This game's gonna have a number of things to question. I like RPGs, and I like Mario RPGs. However, I do not know if this game, because it's being made not by the normal people, but by
Ubisoft.
I don't know if this game is going to get... Okay, time for a bit of a high-speed platforming section first.
It should also be said that, if I'm not mistaken, that... Oh, jeez!
Just keep all running.
Speeds by. I'm Matthew Mercer.
It's pretty much Matthew Mercer voicing Sonic. That could happen, maybe.
Well, he already voices Espio, so that's a start.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, technically it used to be Troy Baker, but you know, Troy Baker's pretty much doesn't have any time for anything anymore. So Matthew Mercer.
Yeah.
But what was I trying to say?
But you're talking about the RPG thing being made by Ubisoft.
I was talking about the fact that I think this is also the first time that the Mario series ever tried going the RTS approach, or at least I assume it, or it's some sort of
they're going like the Fire Emblem like style.
Something like that, yeah, the strategy approach.
Okay, because yeah, see that's the thing is, I love Mario RPGs. I think more than any other kind of RPG because I love the sense of interaction. Like, if I play Pokemon or the original Final Fantasies and stuff, it just kind of gets boring to me after a while because it's just the same. Hit A, auto fight, whatever. Like, yeah, it can get dull when in some of the later SquareSoft titles or Square Enix, in the later Square Enix titles, they actually have a auto fight function because they know people don't want to just keep hitting those buttons. But I like it how it's done in the Mario RPGs, like Paper Mario and Mario and Luigi, because they have that cool thing of like, the action commands and stuff like that to keep every battle engaging.
Yeah, they give you more shit to do, and especially with the Mario and Luigi series, with they still keep the whole action commands, but they also give you a means to actually dodge enemy attacks.
Exactly, and I like that. I just don't know. So I don't know if this is going to just be a Mario skinned Fire Emblem, or if they're going to hang on to some of those things. Also, to quickly explain what's happening, I need to turn on this generator. However, it's nuclear powered.
Ooh,
so it's going to be radioactive, which means run and start turning on everything as fast as you can. Because if you take too long, you are going to die. Cue the Mario Party music. That's not Mario Party music at all. I just hummed something really random.
I'll probably pick something. I'll probably pick something out post edit, but
no, it's fine. I don't need to actually turn on. It's fine.
All
We
right.
don't need music 'cause it's already done.
fair enough. By the way, another thing I should probably mention about that whole crossover: Mario with a fucking Bonsai Bill hand cannon. Sign me the fuck up.
Oh yeah. Yoshi looking angry for the first time in his life. No,
No, the first time since I'd say the first time since I don't know. Mario 64 DS, or Mario Superstar, or Sports Superstars, or whatever that's called for the
but he has a
3DS.
bazooka.
Yeah, he's a fucking fruit bazooka.
Oh, here we go.
Get
Oh,
on the level.
no.
Get on the level, Mr. Bandicoot. What the heck?
The satellite dish broke.
Captain, the
Ah, I'm missing my favorite shows.
We need to fix it.
And I was about to watch the finale of Samurai Jack.
Have you actually been catching up on that lately? Or?
I have not. I actually am planning to buy the entire season and watch it for my iPad just to see how it turns out.
this situation
I wonder-
requires your skills.
Do you think they would have the rights? Do you think they'd have the copyright, whatever? Do you think it'd be legally appropriate for them to be able to bundle season 5 with 1 through 4, or they have to remain separate because they're being created by two different entities?
I think they might be separate, but I do know when looking up iTunes, like they do have all 5 seasons available,
Okay.
and they're all labeled by Adult Swim, so I assume that they already have the rights.
Alrighty.
So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, in the next part, we're actually going to see if we can fix that fucking satellite dish so I can catch my fucking finale.
Yep. Trust me, you're not going to believe it at all. Ashley totally